The Chosen Season 4 continues to bless our TVs every single week. And honestly, I'm having the time of my life. We have waited for a really long time for the new season to be available on the streaming platforms. But so far, it is more than worth waiting. Not surprisingly, I find myself scrolling through the social media pages of the main cast members over and over again while watching the episodes, as I do with any show I'm invested in. I don't know about you guys, but I love to get to know the cast members of my beloved show better. Especially in emotionally heavy shows such as The Chosen, I become even more curious about the real lives of the actors. Their on-screen characters are so ethereal, and they are so good at portraying those characters that I want to see if this reflects in their real lives as well. In today's video, we will see what the Chosen cast members are like in their lives, who are their partners, and what is their faith. So without further ado, let's dive in. Patel is an absolute fan favorite. Since he is a beautiful man to say the least, this is not a surprise. But more than that, he portrays Matthew. He portrays him in a way that Matthew is on the autism spectrum, which showcases his talent as an actor and makes us invest in the character even more. Who Patel is in real life though? Is he also on the autism spectrum? Is he married? Here are all the answers I have. Patel is a 37-year-old American actor of Indian descent. He starred in multiple movies before, including 2015's The Duff and 2019's Traitor. He also starred in multiple TV shows, including but not limited to Ray Donovan and Awkward. Acting was not his first career choice, though. He studied finance at the University of Florida and got a minor in real estate, and yet the troubling economic conditions did not allow him to do his job. So he decided to give it a try at acting. What about his religion, though? Well, we know that he is Christian, and that's about it. Apparently, portraying the character of Matthew has transformed him and made him closer to his faith. He said in a recent interview, "Matthew teaches me so much about honestly, it sounds simple, but it's just listening to one another, hearing other people's thoughts, giving them space to feel comfortable, giving them a safe space to be open. I learn about not judging others so easily. I learn about respecting one another and just really trying to hear someone else out and hear their heart and not judge a book by its cover." When it comes to his love life, Patel is very private. However, he expressed in an interview in 2022 that he is not married. Whether he has a girlfriend or not is still a mystery. The Chosen has changed its cast members' lives completely, turning them into global stars. However, none's life has transformed as much as Elizabeth Tabish. The 38-year-old American actress was in complete depression when she came across The Chosen. "I had been depressed, I think, for a number of years without really admitting it. I had chronic back pain and had a hard time getting out of bed emotionally and physically and slept way too much. And I was barely making ends meet." Apparently, she was acting in commercials to gain some money, but lost her self-respect in the process. She said in an interview, "I would show up, have this happy, healthy family and kids and a dog, and drive a nice car and smile all day, and then come home and go back to bed. I was self-medicating, drinking a lot, and couldn't quite find purpose or meaning. I felt like I was just in this loop of despair. I couldn't see a future, what it was going to be. I couldn't envision it. I was a little lost." Tabish studied screen studies at Oklahoma State University and then earned her master's degree in theater at the same university. Afterwards, however, the life did not turn out as she hoped it to be, up until The Chosen, and thereby Jesus, knocked on her door. "My life before and after booking The Chosen is like a completely different life, like before and after Jesus." Currently, she is a worldwide known star who is married to actor Stan Mayer. As far as her faith goes, Tabish admits that until The Chosen, she lost touch with her faith despite being raised Catholic. She said, "I was raised Catholic and I loved it. But then, I think at some point, religion and personalities within religion have been distracting in a way that I almost forgot the core of Christianity, the core of what Jesus was teaching. And I think that happens a lot to young people. And there can be this sort of cynicism that comes from that. So I kind of held on to that cynicism for a really long time into my adulthood." Honestly, I get her point, and it is great to see that the show enables not only millions, but also its own actors to discover religion all over again. 35 years old, Noah James is probably the name with the most impressive acting career within the Chosen cast. You may remember him from shows like Shameless and Game Shakers, before starring in The Chosen and becoming a household name. The Arizona-born star studied in New York's Tisch School of Arts, and since then, kept things busy. He got married to his wife Norma in 2024. threw a dreamy Renaissance-themed wedding that made news. I mean, look at these photos. It is one of the most beautiful and aesthetic weddings I've seen in a while. And it is clear that the couple is madly in love. So in love, in fact, that they share the intimate parts of their relationship online, which often receives mixed reactions from the fans as some find them inappropriate for a Christian. Speaking of Christianity, what does Noah James believe in? Well, all we know is that he is a Christian. And similar to a lot of names on this list, he became closer to his faith through the show. Or, as he puts it, he learned to surrender thanks to The Chosen. He said in a recent interview, "The ability to surrender was not something that I came into The Chosen with that ability to do. So I'm learning when best to let go of things that you can't control and surrender. That certainly helped me through some of the difficult moments in season 4. And continued, learning how to grow in that way and be okay with letting go is certainly a part of The Chosen. That's one of the cool things about the show. Each character has their own things that they're struggling with or dealing with. And we're watching them grow and sometimes take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or maybe 4 steps back, 10 steps back, and try to find their way back to where they were and into growth. I just think that The Chosen does a really good job of that. 49 years old, Roumie is the ultimate star of the show as Jesus. I mean, if he isn't the perfect casting, I don't know who is. Like, the resemblance is uncanny here. Other than The Chosen, you probably saw him in 2023's Jesus Revolution or 2022's Night at the Museum. The actor has a mixed ancestry, as his father is coming from Syrian descent, while his mother is Irish. Originally, he was baptized in the Greek Orthodox Church, but later converted to Catholicism. And guess what? The Chosen had a big part in Roumie getting in touch with his faith. He said, "So I try to gently receive the encounter with the Spirit of Jesus. It makes me want to be a better version of myself and the best human being possible." Regarding his personal life, Roumie is very private. All we know is he has never been married and has no girlfriend as of June 2024. Isaac is a unique name in the Chosen cast. The 30 years old actor is not only one of the youngest names in the cast, but also is the one with a very